Hello there and welcome. It's been a while since I've hopped on live in this little community that we have going on right now, and I thought I'll come by to give some updates. We have some new members as well, so if this is the first time you are seeing my material on your feed, you're watching this live, comment hashtag live. If you watch this at a later time, hashtag replay, let me know where you are tuning in from. So the question for today is I really want to clarify realistic expectations. Okay, realistic expectations. What does it take to build a remote closing career full time where you are legit deciding your own hours, working from anywhere with a phone, internet connection, you are legit having leads given your way, you are closing, you are getting paid well, and you have the freedom to enjoy whatever passion you want to pursue. You have an awesome working relationship with the business owner that you have partnered with. For some of us, this is a reality. For others of us, that is a dream. So my purpose today is to clarify what I've seen, what I've experienced to be the core things that you need as a closer to make this happen. Okay? The most important thing, the most indispensable thing, okay, I would say, is determination. Okay, it's in your mind. Okay, and the term that I always like to use is what I call intelligent discipline. Okay, intelligent discipline. Why? Just having determination is something I've had all my life, but it didn't always work out, if that makes any sense, because a lot of times I was just hardworking because I didn't know how to think. So if you think about it, that is a form of laziness, right? So when I say intelligent discipline, number one, you have to be very clear exactly what are your goals. And this is something I know I say all the time, but I'll never stop saying it because even till today, some of you, you're not clear on your goals. They are vague. They are not something you connect with. They are not something you feel for. And if it is not something that's specific, measurable, amazing, and a clear outcome, it is not a goal and you're not going to progress towards something that is vague. Okay? And in your days, do you have the determination to follow through on these goals? Not because someone is forcing you, not because you have an accountability partner, not because something external is driving you. Like for myself, it is easy for me to get on my computer, start conversations, and have calls. It is easy for me. I enjoy sending messages. All those messages you see I send to you, the text messages, the voice messages, I enjoy doing that. I love getting on calls. I love speaking with people. So you don't have to force me. I don't have to discipline myself. I don't need a accountability partner, to keep me on track. So when you have intelligent discipline, you know exactly what you want, you know why you want those things, and you are inherently, naturally, intrinsically motivated every day. You enjoy doing what you do. You enjoy setting appointments. You enjoy closing over the phone. Does that make sense? Because without this enjoyment, without this internal motivation, without this intrinsic intelligent discipline, you're not going to follow through, and it's going to be very difficult for you to power through questions that you don't understand, obstacles that you feel overwhelmed by, right? Things that you feel are daunting. How are you going to power through these things? As a closer, a lot of times you're pretty much like an entrepreneur. You cannot have the employee mentality, so that fire, that resilience, it has to come from inside. The clarity, it has to come from inside. So you need intelligent discipline. That is number one. Okay, you need to enjoy having this intelligent discipline. Okay, number two is the skill set, right? So the first one is all in your mind, it's your energy, it's your motivation. Number two, it is your skill set. You know, like any sport, like any martial art, there is a skill element to it, and closing is the same thing. It is exactly like a sport, right? In the past, when I taught martial arts and coached fencing full time, every day, 8 p.m., I would grab my gear, rain or shine, doesn't matter what the circumstances are, I would show up, I would train, no excuses. Zero excuses. I would get hit in the face, I would get struck by the fencing blade, things happen, I would still train. So with that consistency, when I transition to copywriting, when I transition to closing, you just tell me 8 p.m., sit down in your room, turn on the aircon, send a bunch of messages, have a bunch of phone calls. How is that difficult compared to my old way of life, right? I don't have to get hit in the face anymore. I don't have to be hit by the blade anymore. I just sit down, turn on the aircon, message a bunch of people, get them on calls, talk to them. I don't even have to break a sweat. How difficult it is to do this, right? I don't have to hold the blade. I don't have to hold the racket. I don't have to wear boxing gloves. I just type on my keyboard. So it's not that difficult, which means I can practice. You can practice, right? The question is, are you getting the guidance that you need? Are you getting the support you need? Are you getting the training, the coaching that you need on a daily basis to refine your techniques, to refine your objection handling, to refine the way you connect and reach out with business owners that you partner up with? Do you have the training? If you don't have the training, you won't have the skill set. You don't have the skill set, you won't have the confidence. You don't have the confidence, you won't have the results. So do you see how this works? Number one is your mind. Number two is your skill set. Where are you with regards to these two things? Okay, be very honest with yourself. If you are in this group, you're watching this video right now, you've been following my work, where is your mindset at? Be honest. And this has nothing to do with the programs you buy. It has nothing to do with the country you're in, the environment you're in. Your mind is up to you to control. That is your test. That is your challenge. That is the only way that you can improve and advance as a human being. Your skill set. Are you training? Are you getting trained in the right way that improves your skills so that when it is time to execute, you're able to record videos, you're able to pitch business owners and sell them on why they should recruit you. You're able to close easily, comfortably on the phone and earn your commissions as a full-time income. Where are you at? Let me know in the comments. Exactly. Be real, be honest with yourself, because without these two things, you don't have a career. You know, even if by luck, by chance, you have an opportunity, if you don't have these as your foundations, you're never going to have a career. You know, you can only blame other programs, you can only blame the nature of the game, but really it was always about the player. You understand? And number three, it is your vehicle. Let's suppose your mindset is dialed in. Let's suppose your skill set is dialed in. Do you have a vehicle? Do you know how to structure your days? Do you know how to structure your schedule so that you are progressively, systematically, and certainly moving towards your little goals that amount to hit your milestones, that amount to hit your core goals as a closer in your life? Are you progressing in that way, or are you winging it? Trying a little bit day one, and then slacking off day two, and then trying a bunch of stuff day three. Hey, there is no try. Okay, there is no try. Even for athletes, even for martial artists, there are amateurs that are like part-time And there are professionals that are serious. They get coached. They hire the best coaches they can find. They train. They are serious. They are focused. They are intense. So you are as much as an athlete as I was, okay? If you're in sales, you are as much as an athlete that I was. So my question to you is, are you getting coached? Are you getting trained? Do you have the system in place? Okay, and remember, mindset, skill set, and your vehicle. Without these three things, can I ask you, no matter how many programs you buy, do you have these three things? It doesn't matter how many times you invest. It doesn't matter how many upsells you buy. Okay, be honest with yourself. Give yourself have a honest conversation with yourself and give yourself a grade, a rank, a number on where do you think you stand in terms of these three pillars: your mindset, your skill set, your vehicle. Okay, and if any of these areas you know that it requires urgent help and it is your absolute priority, okay, to make this remote closing career happen, and you have tried all the techniques you have bought and you're still not able to find the confidence, the self-belief, and the breakthrough that you know you need to have to make this work, you're sick and tired of running around in circles, you don't want to go back to a job, okay, send me a message. Let's identify exactly what are your goals, okay, what is not working, what are the limiting beliefs that are holding you back, and let's map out a clear strategy for you. There's still 6 more months in 2021. If you don't want 2022 to be a repeat of this year, or depends on whenever you're watching this, if you don't want next year to be a repeat of this year, you don't want to stay stuck in a job, or you don't want to go back to a job, you have passion for closing, you believe in this path, and you want to live life on your terms, we can work together to make this happen. Okay, I can show you my way. As long as you're coachable, you are decisive and resourceful. Success, like any skill, okay, success is a skill. And like any skill, you can train to acquire. You can build the right muscles. Okay, so it all depends on your mindset. It all depends on how determined you want to have. Mindset, skill set, vehicle. Okay, so let me know if this makes sense, if this is the content, training, information, guidance that you're looking for, or am I saying things that you already know or it doesn't relate? Let me know, give me some feedback, and if you have a question, you want to personally speak with me, you can always send me a message, okay, on Telegram at Sena, Seansena. Let me know that this is the video that you have seen and what's on your mind, and let's have a discussion, okay, about how we can make this right for you. You have watched up to this point, obviously, because you have some goals that you want to see happen. Okay, so let's make them happen for you. No more wasting time, no more buying programs, no more running around in circles. Face your goals, face yourself, okay, and this has nothing to do with me. At the end of the day, you will be living the dream life that you have built for yourself the way that I have, and you will completely deserve everything that you have worked hard for. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, and I hope to connect with you sometime down the road. Until next time, it's Sena. Have a great day.